everyone, this is Katrina Chen. 我是 Katrina Chen， 卑诗省负责儿童照护的省务厅长，跟 Burnaby Lougheed 的省议员。今天非常高兴能够在此庆祝我们加拿大的青少年国际演讲比赛顺利成功，同时也要感谢我们所有的主办单位跟参赛者，有你们辛苦的努力，我们卑诗省才能够有这么多元文化跟丰富的一个社会。Thank you so much for all of your contributions, and I would like to bring greetings on behalf of our provincial government, our Premier John Horgan, to wish you a very successful contest. 也祝福大家在这个疫情的当中呢，能够多保持健康平安。Thank you and see you later.
本节目由艺空联盟拍卖平台独家赞助播出。下载 YKLM Auction App， 浏览更多有趣好玩的视频内容，更有机会赢得更多高端竞拍商家折扣。艺空联盟让拍卖成就美好生活。
Hi, I think we're going to get started now for real this time. So my name's Aiden. I'm a coach at APAS. I'm a debate and public speaking instructor. I also, with the UBC Debate Society, we're a collection of university students who go around and debate across the country and internationally as well. Obviously, things are a little different today as they have been in the past with COVID-19, but we're going to have some of the contestants joining us online, and we have a socially distanced crowd here in our auditorium. So I'd just like to welcome everybody to the 4th Canadian International Youth and Public Speaking and Writing Contest, the awards ceremony. So about the contest itself, this is the 4th time this is run, obviously. And it's a contest that emphasizes the importance of public speaking and leadership, specifically focusing on empowering young individuals to achieve better confidence in public speaking and just their future growth. Today, we're socially distancing a bit. We're having people joining us online, partly to lessen the impact of the current virus pandemic and to ensure that everybody is safe in here and at home. This year's contest is going to be conducted, has been conducted entirely differently than years in the past. Most of the submissions have been online, using an online platform. And today, obviously, we're on a stage here, which is partly in person and partly virtual. Though we're happy to welcome people from across the world. We have people joining us from a number of different countries, including the United States, different parts of Vancouver, even as far as Oman. So it's great that we're able to use this format to connect with more students. The contest itself is open to youth aged 8 to 17 of all nationalities, and it's here to help youth achieve their personal best when it comes to public speaking and writing. The theme for this year's Public Speaking and Writing Contest is Small Changes and Big Impacts. We sort of split it up into 3 groups for both the Public Speaking and Writing Contest. So you have a junior group that's from 8 to 10, you have a middle group which is from 11 to 13, and you have a senior group which is 14-year-olds to 17-year-olds. So with this, we're going to break up the awards by group. So we're going to call the awards for the junior group, both the Public Speaking and Writing Contest back to back, then we're going to do the middle group, and then we're going to do the senior group. I just want to say that this is organized today by the Canadian Youth Education Society, also by the Royal Commonwealth Society of BC, the Lower Mainland branch, and YKLM. I want to give a special thanks to our sponsor here, YKLM, for offering the venue and technical team you see today. YKLM is an online auction company that's located here in Richmond. It specializes in contemporary artists, both in Canada and China, as well as real estate properties. As of 2020, YKLM offers access to auctions on its online platform because of the pandemic, and on its mobile app that customers can access from any location in the world and can easily view and bid on a large collection of artwork, collectibles, and properties available. And I want to thank also the presenters here today, so the Vancouver Institute of Public Speaking and Debate, and APAS Education. And I want to thank our chairs who will be joining us later, the Honorable Katrina Chen, who's the Minister of State for Childcare, Burnaby Lougheed, and the President of the Royal Commonwealth Society, the Lower Mainland branch of BC, Sean Wade. Okay, getting into it now, I think I want to introduce some of the other guests, and then last a little bit about the contest. Okay, so I also want to thank for joining us the CEO of YKLM, Jason Liu, the Chair of the Education Committee for the Royal Commonwealth Society of BC, the Lower Mainland branch, Jimmy Yan, the President of Canada Youth Educational Society. Thanks so much. Sorry, with it being socially distanced, you kind of forget this. There's a pause for applause again. The President of the Canada Youth Educational Society, who's also the chair of the organizing committee for this contest, Hilary Wang, a core instructor at the Vancouver Institute of Public Speaking, Julia Howgate, and the founder of the Canadian Youth Public Speaking and Writing Contest, the CEO of APAS, Elaine Chu. I guess we can just give everybody a round of applause. Thanks so much. And I want to thank our judges here for judging this contest. So that includes the President of the Royal Commonwealth Society, Shaun Wade, the Chair of the Education Committee at the Royal Commonwealth Society, Jimmy Yan, an English instructor, Laura Hinnigan, and Julia Howgate, a professional acting and public speaking instructor, a distinguished Toastmaster, Carol Carter, and debate coach, and my boss, Fred Nee. I just want to let's give those judges, a round of applause for going through all these submissions, picking the winners here today. So as we move into the writing contest, I first want to go into 4 individual awards for the public speaking contest, and then I want to invite the presenters of these awards on stage. So can we get Jason Liu and Hilary Wang to come up to present the awards for Most Popular Public Speaking Award, the Best Content, the Most Influential, and the Most Potential. I think they're joining us. Sorry, with part of this being on Zoom, we're going to have a bit of some breaks in between to get everything organized for the recording. Okay, are we going to get the presenters up? So yeah, can Jason Liu and Hilary Wang join me on stage? Are they here? Oh, sorry. I think I totally forgot about that. Sorry, we have some opening remarks from one of our honorable chairs. So can I just get Shaun Wade to come up to sort of give some opening remarks? Thanks so much, Shaun.
Hope I'm not that forgettable. Ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Chin, distinguished guests, and especially public speaking and essay competition competitors. It is a tremendous honor to be here today and to speak to you today. The fact that we are here, or at least some of us are here in a venue, speaks volumes about the progress we've seen in the past few months on the COVID front. And the fact that many of you join us by video link illustrates just how far we have to go before we are back to at least where I'd like to see us. These are interesting and special times in which we live. Difficult times sometimes brings out the best in us as people pull together or work together to overcome obstacles or beaver away just to keep everything sort of semi-normal. Dr. Chin and her team worked hard to make this happen today and took a conventional speech contest, which is what I was originally going to judge, and turned it into the virtual one we see today. And her and her team should be thanked and commended for what she did in very short time. So Dr. Chin, thank you very much. I've had the great honor and privilege of my colleague Jimmy Yan to mark all of the papers from all 3 classes of essays and to judge 2 classes of the public speaking contest here today. So I'm only responsible for 2 out of the 3 categories. So overall, I'm very impressed. Small attempts to fight the negativity imposed by COVID-19, the isolation and its despair can have a big impact. Yes, I've heard various versions of this phrase a lot, so I think I can pronounce it in my sleep. With the public speaking contest, you were all good based on the groups I judged. You put together a speech and held the audience's attention to a lesser or greater extent, and that's amazing. Some of you brought some interesting aspects to bear on your entry. At least one person had background music, a sort of multimedia approach. Interesting, but perhaps not the best for a public speaking contest. One had a sort of sign they held up, not so bad for, and kind of innovative. Very good, I suppose, helpful for those infomercials. A whole group of you looked like you were preparing to take flight. You will wave your arms about in a sort of elocution of a sort, but some of you look like you're about to go off the ground. So perhaps less flapping perhaps in future. Some have great passion and put this into your speeches, perhaps to the extent that you are forcing your delivery slightly. The boundary between passion and pushing is a narrow one, and no doubt you will find a way to balance them in the future. I am very impressed with all of you, my suggestions aside, some of which are a little tongue-in-cheek. To have the courage to come up and speak, as at least one or two of you noted in your own speeches, is quite a feat and an achievement in and of itself. You were all successful at what you did and can do this better than many people significantly older than yourselves. Please keep up the good work. I think our province will be in good shape and good hands in the future with what I've seen over the past few days. In many ways, you in the speaking contest are pioneers. You are online and virtual. This is possibly the future. It will be the way you will go to meetings in the future and how you will do things. Perhaps this is an essay contest for the future, make note. My own organization is contemplating a public speaking contest of its own, and we've been enjoying working with this contest. We've sort of been going to school, so to speak. I am president of the Royal Commonwealth Society, Mainland of British Columbia branch, which is located in Vancouver. Our organization promotes education and fellowship betwixt and between the peoples and nations of the Commonwealth, some 53 nations in total. We do things like essay contests and leadership conferences, usually as committees of model UNs, and it's wonderful to speak to a group of people who actually understand what I'm talking about. And we work to bring knowledge of the Commonwealth to our city and our community. We also engage in various public service projects over the years, and I can speak to you about that later. I'm almost done here. So the Commonwealth is a global group of nations, some 53 in total, which covers 1/4 of the world's landmass and is home to 1/3 of its people. All of the world's, in fact, major religions can be found there, and an amazing diversity of peoples and cultures. There are amazing flora and fauna within its bounds too. Her Majesty the Queen is the head of the Commonwealth and Queen of 17 of its nations. What unites London and Lagos with Birmingham and Bombay? The three Commonwealth commonalities of language, law, and legislative outcome. Language, English, the language of Shakespeare, Gandhi, Mandela, and Churchill, allows us to communicate in real time with each other without simultaneous translation. Right away, we can read each other's books, see each other's TV programs, and have a high-level discussion with 1/3 of the world's population. Right now, on Zoom. Wow. From that common language comes the common law, judge-made law, the law of precedent, the golden thread of the presumption of innocence which flows through it. In Swaziland, Singapore, and Southwark, you can recognize the laws and understand the procedures in court. Very helpful if you get a ticket in Sydney, parking ticket in Sydney. This allows for cooperation between businesses and peoples, and for greater harmonization between states who already have much in common. They can also all laugh at the same lawyer jokes. The legislative. A 1 or 2 chamber parliament based on that of Westminster, with a head of state, a head of government, sometimes the same person, a cabinet, an opposition, and a civil service. Some would say the civil servant is the permanent opposition anyways. This simultaneously makes it easier to work with other governments and to work together on projects. That these commonalities are the key to greater access to the Commonwealth is very evident. As you can imagine, these countries have a lot in common, and they love to get together to talk about issues of interest. So various groups, government and non-government alike, get together to consult on things. There are professional groups, there are intergovernmental agencies, etc. This then is a small view of the Commonwealth and the Royal Commonwealth Society. It has been a great honor and pleasure to talk to you today. It's a wonderful honor to judge your essays and speeches as well. As you can see, I can speak, not as well as some of you, but to be sure, but I can speak publicly. I've been doing this in various guises since I was your ages. I can honestly say I started this when I was younger. I also write too, and have done all kinds of writing in the course of my life. I always wanted to be a professional writer when I was younger, and I do write, but I don't get paid for it, nor for speaking, come to think of it. One thing you need to do is to continue to speak and write, if that's what you like to do. It does pay benefits and allows you to do some truly amazing things in life, such as what I'm doing here today with you. Thank you and good luck in the future. I look forward to reading your copy and hearing your speeches in the weeks, months, and years ahead. Thank you and congratulations.
Thank you, Sean, for those remarks. I think we're going to call up the Honourable Katrina Chen, Minister for State for Childcare, to give some also opening remarks before we get into the award. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you so much, and good day, everyone. 大家好. I'm Katrina Chen, BC's Minister of State for Childcare, and it's a great honor to be able to join you all. Sorry I came a little late, but as soon as I came in and I saw this room, well, we can pack the room, unfortunately, otherwise I think it'll be normally packed, but it's great to see so many of you, our youth and our young children, being able to join this speech contest and also the writing contest. And I really want to thank all the organizers for putting all this together, and very thankful to be able to bring greetings on behalf of our provincial government, especially our Premier John Horgan. It's a very challenging time for our province and for many people around the world, but being able to see how our community can still come together in very creative ways with social distancing, wearing masks and washing your hands very frequently, and also be able to do events like this in a very safe manner. We're very thankful, and we want to thank the organizers for continuing to do this work. When I was young, I actually joined a lot of public speaking contests. I'm a little nervous now, I don't know if you can tell, because I haven't done public speaking actually for a long time because of COVID. We're hiding at home and doing Zoom meetings now. But public speaking really helps you to build your confidence, to be able to make sure you get more courage to speak out, to share your thoughts in an articulate way, to put your thoughts together and try to communicate. It's a great communication practice, and over the years, I did build a lot of confidence through all the public speaking contests that I did, which helped me with my current job as a politician. I'm not such of a good writer, unfortunately. I try my best, but I do enjoy reading very much, and I always admire people who are able to put their thoughts together and sharing with others and the readers around you to make sure that we can support the learning together, what we think in our mind, and also to make sure we're learning from each other. So I really want to thank the organizers, all the volunteers, for putting together such a meaningful event. And again, I think we should all give a big hand to all the participants of this year's contest and thank them for sharing their talent, their thoughts, their writing skills, their public speaking skills with us, and all the family, the parents and family members for supporting them. So give yourself a really big hand, please, and I wish you all stay very safe and healthy. Thank you.
Thanks so much for those remarks, and can we give another big hand of applause to Ms. Chen and Sean for those opening remarks? Okay, I think it's about time we move into the actual awards. So as I mentioned before, we're breaking it up into three groups: a junior, middle-aged group, and a senior group. But first, we're going to present 4 individual awards for the public speaking contest specifically. So can I invite 2 award presenters to come on stage to present the awards for most popular, best of content, most influential, and most potential. So the 2 presenters are Jason Liu. Can you come on stage to present this award? And Hillary Wang. Hillary on the stage. Oh, thank you so much. Okay, so the individual award for most popular for the public speaking contest is Darren Yang. Thanks so much, Darren. Can I also call up for the best of content, Ariel Wang? And for most influential, we have Sean Yan. And finally, for the speech with the most potential, we have Sharon Zhang. Thanks so much to our award winners, and we just pass down the awards and then take a few photographs. Okay, big round of applause for everybody. Congratulations on your awards, and I think we're going to go to the next round for the junior writing contest. So if you guys want to just exit the stage now, thanks again. Okay, awesome. So for the junior group, we're going to present awards first for the writing contest and then for the public speaking award. So for the writing contest, I'd like to invite the award presenters to come on stage. So can we get Sean and can we get Jimmy as well? Over here. So some of our award winners will be joining us online, so the stage might look a little less packed than it was prior. But for an honorable mention, for the junior group of the writing contest, Yuzhen Zhang from Shanghai, who's joining us online. Congrats to them. We'll probably hold our applause to the very end. The third place winner from Muscat in Oman is Ritika Bismil, who's joining us online as well. Second place winner from Vancouver, Canada is Elaine Lung, who's also joining us online, and I believe in person. The first place winner for the junior group for the writing contest is Kaylin Kwan. Can you join us on stage? And for those who are joining us online, we'll email you instructions for how to receive your award later today or tomorrow. Okay. Okay. Thanks so much to our award winners, and I think now we're going to move on to the public speaking contest. So we're inviting a new group of presenters on stage. So for the junior group for public speaking, can I get Minister Katrina Chen to come on stage and also Elaine Chi? Oh. Elaine? Sorry, bit of a hold. Yeah, so I think again it's best if we hold our round of applause to the very end. That way things can move a little smoothly. So wait till I call up all the names. We have quite a few winners for these categories, and then we can congratulate them at the very end. No worries. Okay, so for the third place winners, we have a three-way tie here between Titus Fu of West Van, who's joining us, I believe, in person. Titus, are you here? Oh, awesome. Kevin Zhang from Vancouver, who will be joining us online, and Napa Vornathan Chu, from Thailand, who will be joining us online as well. Our second place winners from Nanaimo is Kevin Lee and Supri Asivani from Thailand, who will be joining us online as well. And our first place winner from Vancouver is Irish Shi. Irish, are you here? Again, if we could hold the applause to the very end, I think things will move a little smoother. Awesome. Well, let's give them a round of applause for. Thanks. Awesome. Okay, I think we're going to move on to the middle group for the writing contest. So if everybody just wants to exit stage right, move on. Okay, for the middle group, this is between ages of 10 and 13, I believe. For the writing contest, I'd like to invite up stage the award presenters Jimmy Yang and Hillary Wang to present the awards. Do we have Hillary in the audience? Oh, awesome. Okay, so the honorable mention for the writing contest for the middle-aged group is Yinlu Binari from Muscat in the Sultan of Oman, who's joining us online. We have Gabrielle Shine, who's also joining us online from Montreal. Alex Zhu in third place from Vancouver. Alex, are you here? Oh, awesome. Ishka Kumar from Surrey in second place. And we have William Liu in first place from Vancouver. Awesome. Can we get a big round of applause for all our award winners? Thanks so much. Congrats. Oh. Thanks so much. Thanks so much. I think we're going to call up the middle age group for the public speaking awards. So I want to invite up our award presenters for these awards. So Jason Liu and Julia Howgate, can you come up on stage? You're going to clap at the end. Okay, so we have 3 third place winners for this award. We have Darren Yang from Vancouver, we have William Liu also from Vancouver, and we have Shine Wu from Vancouver. Can you make your way up stage, please? In our second place winners, we have Ishka Kumar from Surrey and Sarah Gear from Richmond. Yeah, if you guys could just make your way up on stage. And then finally, as our first place winner, joining us online from Montreal is Gabriella Shine. We can just hand out the award. Yeah, third place joining the stage. Yeah, all winners are on stage. Do we have the awards for Sarah over here? If you just want to come over here, that probably works best. All right. Let's take this. It's for Sarah.
Oh, Sarah. Oh, Sarah.
Award. And do we have a medal?
Good.
And is this hers?
Yeah.
Sweet. Awesome. If we have all the awards set, let's give one big round of applause for our award winners. Thanks so much. Take a sec to take photos. Awesome. If we have all the photos, then let's move to our next group of award winners. So if everybody just wants to exit the stage from the right. Okay, so lastly, now we have the senior group for the Writing and Public Speaking Awards. So these are ages 14 to 17. So I want to invite up our award presenters for the writing contest. So Sean Wade and Elaine Shee. Elaine, you. Awesome. So our honorable mention for the senior group in the writing contest joining us online is Kevin Zhang. In our third place winners, we have a two-way tie between Cindy Zhang, who will be joining us online, and Vivian Zhang from California, who will also be joining us online. In our second place, from Vancouver, we have Sophia Zong. I believe she's here today. If you can come on stage to present the award. Okay, Sophia, I think everybody's online because our first place winner is Fiorella Mazarin from Oshawa, Ontario, who will also be joining us online. So let's just imagine they're here on stage with us right now and give them a round of applause. Thanks so much. Okay, awesome. I think we're going to move to our final awards of the night. So the senior group for the Public Speaking Awards, our final two award presenters are Katrina Chen and Julia Howgate. Just mind joining me on stage. And I think some of the winners here are in person. Okay, so we have a three-way tie for third place between Haley Chen from Vancouver, Haley, if you're here, Holly Lee from Coquitlam, and Aaliyah Squabi from Mississauga, Ontario, who I think is joining us online. Do we have Haley here? No? Okay. Our second place winners is a two-way tie from Maxwell Holmes from Langley, BC, and Luke Montalbano from West Van. I believe both of them are joining us online, but our first place winner should be here. Fiona Lee from Vancouver. Fiona. And applause. Oh, both are here. Oh, sorry about that. Okay, we have all, no, I think we're still, yeah, whatever works for blocking, I guess. Yeah, I know exactly. Oh, online. Awesome. Congrats. I guess this is the future of award ceremonies. Yeah. I think that's yours. I think I went to a comedy show like 2 weeks ago. It was very strange. The laughter really helps, honestly. Okay, if we have all the awards, do we have them all set? Can we give a round of applause to our contestants on stage and us joining us on Zoom? Awesome. So I think that wraps it up for the awards ceremony portion of the night. If you guys want to just exit from the right. So I just want to give a special thanks again to YKLM for offering this venue and the technical crew that's allowed us to host an event sort of in both ways, with in person and online with Zoom. So just again, YKLM is an online auction company in Richmond. They specialize in contemporary art from Canada and China. And their online platform has access to auctions and a mobile app that allows customers to bid from anywhere on a large collection of items. Thanks so much. So I think that's it for the night. Thanks everybody for joining us, whether you joined us in person or online. And congrats to all the winners. Let's give one final round of applause for everybody who came out. And a special thanks to Lahu Media Group for reporting this contest through the newspaper. Appreciate it, and that's the night. Thanks so much, everybody.